top points finishers in Liberty Gear's Extreme Pro Stock. We'll start off with number 10, John DeForest Jr. Number 7, Justin Kirk. Number 6, John Montgomery. Number 5, Steve Moon. Number 4, Elijah Morton. Number 3, Johnny Pacino. J.R. Carr. Here's Extreme Pro Stock, a very special championship. This is for obviously the driver and the crew. They started out 2021 in the winner's circle and virtually finished the season in the same fashion. This driver displayed unflinching determination. They had a lot of struggles and hurdles and heartaches that they seen along the way. Obviously, the fortunate passing of Sonny Leonard, but I can tell you one thing: when that final round came at Virginia Motorsports Park at the World Finals and shoved it in high gear for one last time, Sonny Leonard was sitting in the passenger seat, and they laid claim to another world championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chris Powers.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. And I'd like to start off by thanking the PDRA for giving us an opportunity to race the Extreme Pro Stock class over there and keeping us around. Appreciate it a lot. Tommy Franklin and his wife and family for all the work they do, and the staff from PDRA. We appreciate all the dedication and hard work.
We second that. Thank you, Judy and Tommy Franklin, for giving them a place to race. And that was then. This is now. Welcome to Season 3 of Real Pro Stock. Here is a great story. Let's start it off with a great story of Dylan Voss. And who would have thought Corey Voss would be wearing a Real Pro Stock shirt? And who would have thought Dylan Voss would be driving an Extreme Pro Stock, Real Pro Stock car at the PDRA? Congratulations to you guys, the Voss family, stepping up, getting it done, getting to the drag strip in their brand new entry into the Real Pro Stock world. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Wishing you all the best this season. What a story in the offseason with these guys. Yeah, it's a new car for them, but it's an old car. We've seen it before. And who was that? Is that a future Real Pro Stocker over there in the right lane? Who is that guy? And not too shabby right off the truck for Dylan. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. And here's another great story. And the hits just keep on coming with Extreme Pro Stock. John Montecalvo, longtime Chevy driver in a Camaro forever, and now he's showing up in a Ford Mustang. It's crazy. He's driving for Roy Hill's drag racing school over there in the right lane, Justin Kirk in the left lane. Out of the Big Daddy Warlock car, now he's back with the family-owned ride. So it's really interesting. more and more stories just flowing out of the offseason. It was absolutely insane. John was going 500 cubic inch racing, and now here he is, 800 cubic inch Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Leaving on the clutch, 2,000 horsepower. It's a beast, but John Montecalvo can handle it. Not too shabby right off the truck for both of these guys. Great work, guys. Keep it up. Elijah Morton selling his old car to Kurt Neighbor. You'll see him in a second. And this guy is back where he belongs. And Todd, it was really great getting to chit-chat with you extensively in your pit. It is so great to have you back, man. And we cannot wait to see how your season goes. But these stories, more cars coming out of the woodwork here. 16 cars on property. A full field. Here we go. It's going to be a crazy 2022. And thanks, Elijah, for selling the car and keeping it in the family. Huge story coming up next, right here at Real Pro Stock. Not too bad, Todd, over in the left lane. Keep it up, buddy. Yeah, here he is. He's back, Robert Patrick. We had heard he was coming back, and it is certainly great to see this beautiful vehicle. Look at it. Absolutely love this car, man. The sun dances off of this beautiful paint job. And Robert Patrick, man, let's see how he can do. It's not an easy thing getting these bad boys down the track because there's so much power, naturally aspirated, leave it on clutch. It is a job. And this Mountain Motor Maniac was struggling, but we know Robert Patrick will get it down the track. And Kurt Neighbor, we've been talking about it. Grandfather Kurt Neighbor with grandsons Derek Reese right there. So Derek and his brother Miles will be racing in this Apex Motorsports camp. So we've got 3 cars now showing up now. This is a Brad Waddle car. And this is a Kurt Steinbach car piloted by Tommy Lee, leaving Enoch Love on the sidelines looking for a driver. So if you can handle one of these beasts, get in touch with Enoch Love. He needs a driver, okay? And maybe we'll see you here on Real Pro Stock. And 2 more stories. Chris Powers in the right lane with a brand new vehicle. Can he tame that beast and repeat as champion, Real Pro Stock champion, Extreme Pro Stock champion at the PDRA? And in the left lane, Tony Gillig. Can he start the season the way he finished it last year? Nice job, Tony, and we're looking for you to improve, Chris. And what is that? Is that a 500 cubic inch? What is that doing here? And is that Cale Aronson in the upper left-hand corner? We got an interview with him. Hey, it's crazy here at Real Pro Stock. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. All these extra stuff, the testing, the interviews. Yeah. Wow. You could see it's a busy, busy show. It's going to be crazy. Stay tuned here. Real Pro Stock 2022, and right into Q1. Here we go. The GALOT Motorsports Park. It's the East Coast Nationals. Didn't see yourself in any of that? Make sure you're over to the YouTube channel and checking it out. And why is Johnny Plucino here? After Q1, he was on top. This is the run. Here we go. Nice job, Johnny. Way to go. 4049. Way to start the season. They were having problems down low last year, but they got it figured out this year. And after the second qualifying round, Chris Powers goes to the top, 4:02.2. Congratulations, Chris Powers. Any worries about that car? He's got him figured out. Way to go.
Qualified. See what these two can bring.
And JR Carr back on top, starting off the season the way he finished it last year. Let's go talk to JR Carr in the pit. He's the #1 qualifier. East Coast Nationals, PDRA Racing, season opener at the GALOT Motorsports Park. Here we go.
And what a run that was. 179.78 miles an hour. 4:02.2, 177.
No problems qualifying. How are we going to get it done?
Just like that. If we'd have had the parts we needed at the end of the year last year, that's what the motor would have done. It was hurt, it was wore out, and we didn't have time. So no excuses. It is what it is. Can't go back, but that's what we plan to do where we go, and that helps us get it done. It was tough. I mean, everybody's picked up. You can see it. I don't know that we've picked up much, and I don't think we have. I think we're kind of back to where we were. Timing, Frank was out, knee replacement, which I told him, let's take the year off. Of course, he won't do that. He should have, but this is where we're at. And he wants to do it. I want to do it. We're going to give it all we have. And like you said, though, it's going to be tough all year long. Everybody's picked up. There's guys coming that have good stuff. It's going to be a battle all year long.
It's going to be an absolute battle all year long. We got new young blood coming in here, making sure these guys are true, recalibrating the field, getting them moving faster and faster. Justin Kirk in the right lane, Dylan Voss in the left lane. And after this burnout, the awesome PDRA staff noticed something on the track, and we needed to go into a quick track prep here. Kyle Lang on the starting line doing an absolutely awesome job keeping him safe right there. He's shutting him down. And then we get to go into this awesome little downtime period here where you get to check out all of the PDRA racing media that cover these awesome races. And what are they talking about? Two legends right there. And with every John Pluchino appearance, there's an opportunity to edit. And there is Chad Hughes and Randy Lee shooting a poop. And all the guys over at Morton Motorsports. Hey, Jay, AED Competition Fuel Systems. Hey, good to see you, Mikey Jr. Really good to see you. With your horrible COVID off-season, man, it's wonderful to see you back at the drag strip. And the Mountain Motor Maniacs are chomping at the bit. They want to go. They want to get back to it. There he is, Justin Kirk, Youngblood, hanging out with the owner, Tommy Franklin. Here we go. We're back at it. So the first two will move to the last two pair. And we've got Dave Hughes in the right lane, Elijah Morton in the left lane. This is the first round of eliminations. Here we go. Who's moving on? Everyone's in. All the cars here. You'll see them all. We'll get to run them down from 1 to 16. Here we go. Okay, Elijah Morton moving on. It looks like Dave Hughes was a little stuck there on the line, Dave. Come on, man. Dave Hughes was 2020 Most Improved Driver of the Year. 2021 Most Improved Driver of the Year was Justin Kirk. Huh. How about that? I didn't know that. Here we go, John Montecalvo in the new ride in the right lane. And Tony Gillig in the left lane. I mean, do you love the new paint job over here in the left lane? It's awesome. Absolutely. Last time we were here, Tony Gillig won this GALOT, the second GALOT race. So he's very familiar with Victory Circle there, or Victory Lane. We'll see how he does right here. clean tree. And a whole shot victory for Tony Killing in the left lane. Wow. John Montecalvo did everything he could except beat him off the tree. Come on, John. We know you can do much better. We look forward to it as the season progresses. Here we go. Robert Patrick left lane. Johnny Plucino in the right. Very good to see Robert Patrick back here at Real Pro Stock. It's very good to see Johnny Plucino in the right lane here, figuring out the problems they had low end last year. See how they can convert that into performance this year. Way to go, Robert Patrick. Keep it up, man. Johnny Plucino moving on. Great to see you out here, Robert Patrick. Keep fighting that beast, man. It's not going to be easy, but we know you can do it. We'll see you out in Bowling Green, we hope. Yeah, John Plucino. Wow, we didn't have to edit anything. Derek Reese, right lane, Apex Motorsports, Stella Marine. Kurt Steinbach entry with Tommy Lee piloting. Here we go. Not going to be an easy one for Derek Reese. Tommy Lee is excellence on excellence. The guy eats it, sleeps it, and drives it. He can get it all done. Derek Reese has to feather it, and Tommy Lee moving on. Here we go. Left lane, Todd Horner. Right lane, John DeFlorian. The 4-second Mount Motor Maniac right here in the right lane. Todd Horner, welcome back. Right into the fire. From the frying pan goes Todd Horner. He's up against the quickest right here in Mountain Motor Pro Stock, John DeFlorian from St. Louis, Missouri, making the ride all the way here to the East Coast Nationals. Thank you guys for doing that. Thanks, Jeff Graber, for the wonderful access into that beautiful ride of John DeFlorian's. Leanne, great seeing you as well. Todd Horner there. Great catching up with my man Todd in his pit, man. Talking about everything was great. Not easy ride for Todd Horner and John DeFlorian moving on. Way to go, Jeff. Way to go. Keep it up. Hope to see you, Todd, out in Bowling Green. Chris Powers in the left lane, your reigning 2021 Real Pro Stock champion. With Chuck Samuels out there. Those two putting it together. Kurt Neighbor in the right lane. Not going to be an easy deal for Kurt. Still trying to work out the bugs over there in the right-hand lane. This is a brand new vehicle for those guys. It's got championship lineage over there with Elijah Morton. Now it's up to them, Apex Motorsports, to convert that into wins here in the 2022 season. Time will tell. Cale Aronson, I'm sure he's not going to give up. Crew chief in that whole deal. 3 cars running them. Apex. Grandfather Kurt Neighbor and grandsons. Red light, Kurt. Chris Powers moving on to the next round of eliminations. 4025. Nice run, Chris. Lester Cooper in the left lane. JR Carr in the right lane. The next pair up. JR, top qualifier here at the East Coast Nationals. Brought to you by Fuel Tech. It's the PDRA. It's the season opener. And look at that crowd. Jason Reese, great job getting him in here, pal. Lester coming off and JR Carr moving on. 4026, nice run. Way to go, JR. And the team is feeling good. Could we hit stride here at the first race for JR? We'll see. And the troublemakers are back. The first pair are back. Dylan Voss left lane and Justin Kirk in the right lane. And we've got a problem over there with Dylan Voss, so he's pushing back. And we've got a single pass coming up here with Justin Kirk, and he's going for it. He's going for that 3-second run here. Can he do it? No, 4:07.7, but a nice run. Justin Kirk moving on. And there is no rest for these Mountain Motor Maniacs. John DeFlorian in the right lane and Tony Gillig in the left. We're down to the next 8 cars. So 16 down to 8. Here we go. Who's moving on here out of this pair? John DeFlorian goes red. Tony Gillig moving on. John DeFlorian going red. What is going on? Whoa.
Scoreboard down there. The Gillig family is going wild. It's one of the heaviest hitters, John DeFlorian. He went red right there, like 16 thou.
You heard it from Derek. 16th thou red for John DeFlorian. Hope to see you out of Bowling Green, John. Tommy Lee in the left lane. Johnny Pluchino in the right lane. Johnny finally getting it figured out. John Pluchino, Brud Beneke, there he is, Bill. The team has figured it out. They've got the low end figured out now. We can see Johnny is definitely performing right out of the box here. First race. Let's go, Johnny. Oh, he goes red. Tommy Lee moving on. Wow. Lisa and Kurt Steinbach happy with that. Wow, Tommy Lee moving on. There you go, Lisa and Kurt. Keep it up. Justin Kirk in the left lane and J.R. Carr in the right. Looks like an insurmountable task for Justin, but you never know with this kid. He is on the tree, and that could be a potential weakness for J.R. Carr. Maybe Justin can exploit it and move on, but only time will tell here. Here we go. Looks like a pretty good run here. Oh, man. Wow. Whole shot win for Justin. He would treat him and a half. Wow. Chris Powers left lane and Elijah Moore in the right lane, and that's the power of this new blood, right? They're keeping these guys honest. We all get settled in our own ways, but when you inject a little bit of fresh air into the situation, things start smelling different, don't they? So we gotta get these guys absorbed into the system and see what they can do, because they are definitely going to make a mark here. And Justin Kirk's got the power to do it. Oh, Chris Powers moving on. Elijah, good seeing you. Hope to see you in Bowling Green, but Chris Powers moving on. Wow, to the semifinals. And it is not slowing down here. I can barely breathe. Chris Power left lane, Tony Gillig in the right. Another great run for Tony Gillig here in the right lane. He loves this place. Last winner, right? We were here last year, second race he won it. Chris Powers there, champion. Can he do it? Clean tree, and it was for Chris Powers all the way. 4:03.1. Way to go, Powers camp. They've got that ride under control. That massive wild stallion is being controlled by Chris Powers and Chris Jr. right there. Congratulations, guys. They are going to the finals. Tommy Lee going to recalibrate this young guy, or is the young guy going to recalibrate the old guy? And only time will tell right now. Justin Kirk putting on a show here. Congratulations on your success today, Justin. Can he keep it going against the old salt? Let's see. Oh, looks like Justin's off on him. Wow, what a race. 6-3, unbelievable whole shot victory there. Wow, he treated him. No doubt about it. Congratulations, Kirk Camp, going to the finals versus Chris Powers. Unbelievable. And do you think it's going to slow down? No way. Here we go. Chris Powers, reigning champion in the left lane there. Justin Kirk, the young gun, coming in. I think he's ranked number 29th in the 2020 power rankings. So we're providing the proper motivation for these two guys. I know they are not happy with the Real Pro Stock 2022 power rankings. And they are turning the rankings on its head. Justin Kirk couldn't get off the line. Chris Powers winning the GALOT Motorsports Park East Coast Nationals, brought to you by Fuel Tech.
22.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, Rob.
Hey, congratulations, Chuck. Keep it up, man.
Congratulations, Chuck. Let's send it over to Victory Lane and Derek Beach.
Y'all ready, guys? Everybody looking right here, guys, right here. 1, 2, 3. Stay right there. Do another one. Come on up, guys, right here. 1, 2, 3.
Dad's proud down there on the street.
Good job, Chris. 1, 2, 3.
You're still here on the grounds. We thank you so much for
Out here in the Fuel Tech Winner's Circle in race number 1 of the 2022 PDRA Championship season. And man, I tell you what better way to start out with a win. I mean, you run number 1 on the side of the race car. You're a defending world champion, and there is not a doubt in my mind that you've got a very special passenger on board with you again in 2022.
Oh, no doubt, for sure. I mean, Sonny's with us, and I mean, he's done so much for us in our with my career and the performance, and with Kelly and Francis and Junior still doing all the work and keeping things running with the shop. I mean, this is all credit to them showing their power. I mean, they got the smoke. We proved it on that last lap there. And
well, I mean, that 401 number, I don't know where it came from, but man, you had the horsepower. You turned that thing up in the final round, and that's just something that I got to talk to you about is the weather conditions. It's cold out here. The track temperature kept going down, and you put a tune-up in it, and that's one of the things. I mean, did you know for a fact it was going to hold out there, or you just kind of hoped and prayed and seen the number on the scoreboard and everything was in the right hands?
no, I mean, we knew the car was fast. I mean, I short stuck the 1-2 on 3 of the runs when it ran them 3s, so I just knew if I could be a little more patient, it would definitely dip into the O's or 1 easy. And I can't say enough for Chuck Samuels and Rob. I mean, this is all credit to them guys. They worked their butts off on this car, and to have a brand new car like this and come out and win, it's special. It means a lot to me. Sonny's and ATI for helping us out. No words can explain the gratitude. And after last year, winning the championship, and I just felt that we didn't get the respect, so I decided we're going to come out here and kick their ass again.
That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Powers into 2021, number 1. He starts 2022 with a points lead leaving here at GALOT Motorsports Park.
Yeah, congratulations, Chris Powers and the whole Powers family. It is a family effort with those guys, and it's really wonderful to watch them do their thing every race weekend. And drive it back, Chris. There you go. What a season opener here at Real Pro Stock. Congratulations, Chuck Samuels right there. It is Real Pro Stock, and this presentation of Real Pro Stock has been brought to you by Commercial Free, brought to you by MOT Roofing. Anywhere in the northern Delaware area, please contact Lisa and Edward Poor at MOT Roofing.
Bottom line, pictures are very important. In the end, that's all you have left. So supporting your photographers, supporting your videographers, the people who cover your races, it's an important thing.
We miss you, Clarence. And, oh, by the way, a promotional consideration was provided by Blue Line Auto Sensations, and that entity is owned by Derek Beach. So please contact Derek Beach if you need auto detailing in his area. It was great working with you, Derek. Thank you for appearing. We really appreciate it.